Hey, we're taking the party live. I'm so excited that you jumped on tonight. And Megan and I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your crazy schedule to join us for this fun event. So just a couple things and then I'm going to share my story with you. But I am live right now. So if you're watching this live, you can, ask me questions. I can see them as we chat. Also, if you're watching a recording, you can go ahead and post any questions on the video. But I'm here live with you now, and I'm really excited to connect with you and just share more. So another thing I wanted to remind you, make sure you take time to go through all the posts. We are going to be giving away prizes. We'll probably be announcing them on Friday, because who doesn't love to get prizes on Friday? So if you would like to be entered in to win a fun prize, make sure you've clicked going and that you've commented on each of the posts. So just take a couple minutes, review them if you haven't been commenting on them yet, and just make sure you comment. Yay, I love seeing everybody hop on live. Okay, so the next thing I want to add is we've been talking a lot about how you're not in this alone, and both Megan and I have training starting up in March on, believe they're both starting March 13th. So if you do sign up and decide this is for you, we have your back. We have tons of stuff to help you get your business started. And thanks, Megan. Yeah, so I'm going to share my story, but for those of you who don't know this about me, I am now 38 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I'm due on, hey Leandra, I'm due on March 10th. And so if I get a little winded, don't mind me. I'm going to try to talk slow. Okay, and I'm going to try not to get too hormonal and emotional, but you never know. It's been kind of one of those days. A lot of exciting stuff's been going on. So I just wanted to tell you where I was when I started. I actually watched a video similar to the ones you've been watching almost 6 years ago now. I was at a place in my life where I was teaching dance, I was teaching Zumba, I was personal training, and I was like all over the place. My schedule was insane. I worked 7 days a week. I only got paid when I was working with clients or my classes. And I was just struggling still. I was struggling financially. I remember having to put like gas and my health insurance and all this stuff on credit cards. And I was just always working, but I was still just in this crazy debt and knew I needed to do something different. I was also really struggling back then with anxiety because, and I don't talk about this part too much, but I know a lot of people have struggled with it as well. But because of my schedule and how my life was, I was getting up at 3:45 in the morning to go to the gym, to train clients, teaching classes up until like 9 at night, living off of energy drinks and protein bars. I wasn't treating my body properly, and I would have panic attacks where I would be teaching and feel like I was going to pass out and have to leave class, and it was really hard, and I didn't know what to do. So I started researching, going back to school, getting my master's. I thought about becoming a dental hygienist. I just wanted to continue to help people and earn money. Well, this random girl on Facebook, didn't even know how, she was my friend, added me from somewhere, something we had in common, and I kept seeing her posts pop up on my newsfeed. And finally one day I got the guts to send her a message, and I was like, what do you do? I see you teach fitness classes, but I also see that you're traveling and you're helping people and you're making an income. Can you tell me what you do? And so she sent me a video kind of similar to the ones you've been watching, and I watched it and I was like, okay, is this real? That was my first thing. If you don't know this about me too, I'm a big researcher. So I did tons of research. I Googled Beachbody scam. I didn't know, my coach was like, oh yeah, Shakeology helped me stop drinking Diet Coke. I was like, how is that even possible? I was so skeptical on everything. But something in my gut told me, okay, she's doing this. I think I can do it too. So I signed up. And like I said, super skeptical. I tried Shakeology, drank it for 30 days straight, and I did find I stopped drinking all those crazy energy drinks. I stopped drinking Diet Coke. I could cut back my caffeine because I had natural energy and I just felt really good. And so I started to see the benefits. You know, I wasn't as bloated. I was feeling better physically, emotionally. But my business started out kind of slow because those first 3 months, I still was like a little skeptical. I was like, is this a real thing? And back then we didn't have trainings or anything, so I didn't really know what was going on. So that 3 months after I signed up, my coach came to my house to do a little shake party. And that's when it clicked. When I saw her in person, when I heard her story and how she had built a 6-figure business, helping people with their health and fitness and helping other people build their businesses, I was like, okay, if she can do this, I can do this. So I told myself, I'm going to try it for 6 months. Like, what's the worst I have to lose? If anything, I'm just going to be healthier. So I went for it. And after that, I started running my accountability groups. And I found that I loved it. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I help someone achieve a goal, whether it's physical or it's emotional or whatever, it's their business goal, like nothing beats that feeling of seeing other people succeed. So I started running my first groups and I was like, this is fun. Like, is this really a job? And I had a lot of people like, oh, you know, I don't have time to do this. But you guys, when I started, like I said, I was working all the time. So I just fit it in whenever I could. I made sure to do a little something every day. Some days it was 30 minutes. Some days I might have only listened to an audio in the car. Some days I might have spent an hour to 2 hours if it was like a weird time where I had a break. But I didn't have a lot of time. But I loved it. I was having so much fun. I was meeting other people that were passionate and that liked fitness and that liked to help people and that wanted to be the best version of themselves. Also, another huge thing that has changed my life completely is personal development. And that's something as coaches that it's part of what we do every day is listen to audio, read 10 pages out of a book, just doing something to improve yourself on the inside. And that was the game changer. Okay, the baby's kicking. He's getting excited. That was the game changer for me. I mean, I used to be so shy and so quiet, and I was so negative for so long because I just kept getting beat down by life, I felt like, and I just kept working and I just kept grinding and I couldn't get out of debt and I was stuck. And so surrounding myself with this community and starting to do personal development and take care of myself again changed everything. So I just kept doing what I was doing. I just did the little stuff every day. And in about 3 years, and I know we've already talked about the income disclaimer, so it's in one of our first posts. I don't want to get in trouble by anybody. But within 3 years, I built a 6-figure business. And I have a hard time sometimes talking about my income because it's pretty crazy because it doesn't feel like a job. Because I'm doing what I love. I'm sitting here in a sweatshirt and comfy pants in my home office. And I was able to build this income while I was still working those jobs those first 3 years. And then I slowly gave up the classes and the 5 a.m. clients that would cancel on me and started to focus more and more on this. And now I am a full-time coach. This business allowed me to move with my back then fiance, now husband, out to Boston and just work on this business full time. And now I get to be a stay-at-home mom, which has always been really important to me. Woo, not gonna cry too hard because in my 20s I was a nanny and I was a live-in nanny, and it was really hard to see the kids when their mom would leave and how upset they would get. And I just knew that if I was to be blessed with a child, that I wanted to be home for my child. And I get to do that. I get to be a work from home mom. I get to choose my hours. Even though I make a full-time income, I don't work 40 hours a week. You get to build this business around your life and around your family. You know, whatever you put into it, you get out of it. And so I've been able to create the 6-figure business with amazing people. And I get to help people every single month reach their goals, work towards a healthier lifestyle, teach them, you know, all the tools that Beachbody gives them, share them and coach them through it. And it's just been such a blessing. And now I'm just on a mission to help as many people who want this, who have that feeling in their gut, do the same thing. Because that's another thing that I'm getting emotional about, but one of my coaches had a baby this past October, and she was able to leave her full-time job to stay at home with him because she put in, you know, her couple years of work and made it a priority and found time in her crazy 12-hour day schedules to still work on her business. And now she gets to be a stay-at-home mom with her son. And it's just like, nothing in the world beats that when you start to see other people live out their dreams too. So I'm just really grateful that you guys took the time to be on here tonight. I know Megan's gonna hop on too with her story. And feel free, if you have any more questions or anything, like, I'm a total open book. I'm very honest. Like I said, I research stuff, like the heck out of stuff. So if you have questions on details, like, I've probably got you covered. And I'm just here for you, and I want to see you succeed. You know, our lives are too short to just get through each day or to wake up and dread the day. I remember what it felt like when I would work and it would be Sunday night and I'd get that knot in my stomach because I knew like a whole nother week was going to start, and I wasn't happy and I wasn't doing what I loved. And I always, when I started coaching, I was like, what would it feel like to just get up and set my schedule? Like, what would that feel like? And now I'm so blessed, like, being able to be pregnant and work from home and take naps if I need to, and, you know, work weird hours if I'm awake in the night and I can't sleep. Like, you can really do this business on your time and build it around your life, and you can make some crazy, amazing, cool things happen. And I just really, I'm going to stop going, but I just really want to help the people that are ready, that have that feeling, that know they're meant for something more, that know that they can do a couple little things each day that are going to add up over time and build a business, and that want this crazy family. We are so supportive, and it's so much fun. We get to see each other at events throughout the year, and it's been incredible, and I can't believe I've been doing it for 6 years already, which is nuts. It's flown by, and I'm a little jealous because this is the first year I don't get to go on the trip because I'm not bringing a 1-month-old to Punta Cana. Like, there's trips that you can earn, and it's just amazing. It's the best job I've ever had, and I really, really, really want to help you if you have that feeling that you know you're meant for something more. I'm ready to help, and we've got your back. Yes. It is crazy bananas, right? No more Sunday grumps. No more Sunday grumps for anybody. So if you guys have questions, let me know. I'm going to hop off now so Megan can hop on too. But I appreciate everything. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day. I know you guys are busy. It's almost spring break time, which is exciting. So if you need help with any fitness goals, we're here for you too. But anything you need, just reach out. I'm here. Megan's here. We're all here. All the coaches that are on this page too. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening to my story. And probably the next time I see you, I'll have a baby. Crazy. All right. Bye, guys.